What's Burnett? JD Nitro here to bring you another As Seen on TV product review, and this time it's one that was suggested by you, and about 30 other people. This is the Veggetti, or is it the Veggie? I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce this one, but nevertheless, we're gonna get it. Oh yeah, turn veggies into healthy spaghetti with the Vaggetti, as seen on TV, new and improved. New and improved? New and improved over what? Was there another version of this? If there was, I didn't know anything about it. Yeah, anyway, perfect, delicious pasta without the carbs! Exclamation point! So yeah, around to the back. Oh, a few dinner ideas and some pretty relevant information. Ordinary pasta has 800 calories and 160 grams of carbohydrates per serving. Vegetables turned into pasta allegedly will only have 60 calories and 8 grams of carbohydrates. Honestly, I'm concerned about one thing, and that is, how is it going to taste? Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so we have a gourmet recipe booklet here. How to use it, and some nice recipes. Well, I hope they're nice recipes. Full color photos. Nice. And of course, we have the Veggetti itself. It is made of plastic, of course. That's shiny plastic, that's not metal. So we got one end for fine cut and one end for coarse cut. Alright, so we put our zucchini or squash or whatever onto the spikes, and then we put it in there and we get our twist game going. So what are my thoughts on this spiral vegetable slicer? Let's be honest, that's what it is, okay? It's a manually powered spiral vegetable slicer, and it works pretty well. I mean, you guys saw it. It sliced the zucchini into thin, long strips that look a lot like pasta. But trust me, you don't want this product to do as advertised. You don't. Now, I'm going to get into the pros and cons, as I always do, in a moment. Bear with me because we need to talk about the concept, the idea behind this product. It's a bad idea. The thought here is to offer up a low-carb, low-calorie alternative to traditional pasta. Let's be honest, pasta does contain a lot of empty calories and a lot of carbohydrates. However, slicing up vegetables to look like pasta is not a good alternative. It's just not. And of course, I'm talking about the flavor department. I know some of you are saying right now, well, JD, how did it taste? It tasted just like what it was, boiled zucchini and pasta sauce. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, but when I want a big plate of spaghetti and meatballs, a big plate of boiled zucchini and meatballs is not going to satisfy me, if you understand what I'm talking about. To be fair, it did mimic the texture of pasta to a certain extent, but on the flavor side, you just can't mimic the flavor of pasta with a vegetable. You just can't. It doesn't work. Now, with all that said, let's get into the pros. Pro number one, easy to use. As you saw, it's a simple case of put it in there and turn. It's super simple, super easy to use. Pro number two, it's dishwasher safe. I don't think I need to explain that one. That's always a plus. It's dishwasher safe. Now it's time to get into the cons with con number one, the blades themselves. Now, I've said this before when reviewing similar products. There's no way to sharpen these blades. That means when they go dull, and they will go dull, I mean, that's the nature of anything sharp, it gets dull eventually. When that happens, you're pretty much out of luck. You're going to have to throw it away. I mean, technically, if you're super handy, if you've got the patience of a guru, you want to sit down with a tiny little file and gently file those thin blades back to a razor's edge, by all means, have at it. For me, and I'm pretty sure for most of you out there, you don't have time for that. Con number two, this little spiked piece here, which is designed to stick on to the vegetable so you can spin it down all the way. You got to be very careful with this. And I know this is very nitpicky. This is more or less operator error, but it's worth mentioning. When you have this stuck in the end of your zucchini or whatever you're slicing up, you got to turn it very gently with very little pressure, because what can happen is these spikes will basically cut the vegetable and you'll cut a plug out of the vegetable. As you can see here, yeah, that happened to me. So user error, operator error. It is a con that has to be mentioned. So the bottom line for the Veggetti, or the Veggetti, however you pronounce this thing, it gets a 6 out of 10. On the one hand, it works. It does as advertised. But on the other hand, the finished product, the dish that you make, doesn't compare in flavor to actual pasta. And that's going to do it for this video. I am JD Nitro. Liking, commenting, and subscribing is the official order for doing things. And as always, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas and Happy Holiday. I'm out.